Welcome back for today's NBA pick video play for October 30th, 2018. In this one, talking about this matchup here between the Washington Wizards and the Memphis Grizzlies. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value on the over-under. The total number sitting at 217.5 points. If you guys are interested in getting all of our NBA plays for today's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. So coming to this one, the Washington Wizards at a place right now where they're pretty hungry to try to grab a victory. They're at just 1-5 overall. This is supposed to be a team that's at least a factor within the Eastern Conference this season. They have gone against a tough slate to open up the campaign through the first couple of weeks, and we expect the Wizards to correct course at some point, but just they haven't gotten off to the start that they were hoping for against a very difficult slate. This is going to be their 5th straight road game during this Western Conference road trip, and a number of these defeats have not looked all that great, especially for the Wizards in their last outing, falling at the LA Clippers by a final of 104-136. So really taking a tough one there, getting absolutely blown out, losing by 32 points. Perhaps fatigue is playing a factor with the Wizards right now. They weren't able to put a ton of points up on the board in their last outing. Maybe that carries over, especially in this one against the Memphis Grizzlies, who are one of the more slower-paced teams in the NBA. In terms of their numbers on the year, the Wizards, they've tried to work some tempo, 9th in the NBA in scoring average, but 30th in total team defense. That's definitely a concern for this group and something they're going to try to correct here going forward. They're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who, like I said, are a slower-paced team, 28th in the NBA in scoring, 2nd in total team defense. Should be a pretty fascinating matchup here where you have the 2nd overall defense in the NBA taking on a team that ranks 30th. And the fact that the Wizards are going into their 5th straight road game, we feel like fatigue should be setting in a bit, even though it is still early on in the campaign here for Washington. Whenever you're going into your 5th straight road game, especially out when you're taking on these Western Conference teams, that has a factor. And we feel like the Memphis Grizzlies are going to be able to dictate the pace of play in their action. Slowing things down into the half court is likely how this one's going to play out. So with that being the case, we feel like the under 217.5 points is going to be the better bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Again, you can check out all of our NBA picks over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hope to see you guys back here for future videos.